Carl Wilkinson, I'm nothing if I don't ruin your day. So, Shane McMahon is reportedly working as a heel for his WrestleMania 38 run. Yay! As noted, McMahon is booked to work the Elimination Chamber event and WrestleMania 38 after making his surprise return in the Men's Royal Rumble match. Yeah, big surprise. Really enjoyed that. In an update, PW Insider reports that McMahon will be appearing regularly on the Raw brand. All right, I'm not watching Raw tonight then. It was also said that he will be booked as a heel for this run. There is still no word on who McMahon will wrestle at Elimination Chamber. I've got two words for you: Kevin Owens and WrestleMania 38, or if he might compete in the WWE title chamber match. WWE is expected to announce the 5 chamber challenges for WWE champion Bobby Lashley soon. McMahon has not wrestled a match since losing the steel cage match to Braun Strowman at WrestleMania 37, which Carl remembers so fondly. And before that, he had been away since losing the career versus career ladder match to Kevin Owens. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he lost a career ladder match to Kevin Owens on the October the 4th SmackDown episode, which was the Fox premiere. And funnily enough, he is back. So good storytelling there, WWE. I obviously know the answer, but do you know what? I'm not even going to ask you what you think of Shane McMahon getting a push and all that. Why don't you just tell us how much you hate Shane McMahon for the next 3 minutes?
It's awful, man. Okay, like I'll be honest, when he first returned, I think it was 2016, I think, just before the brand split. That pop was fucking awesome. I was hyped to see Shane back. That was really fun. The stuff he did with the Miz was pretty good until for some reason he was the heel. That seemed weird. He got the win at, I think it was Mania after the suplex and shit. And then he became the best wrestler in the world. He has a trophy for it and everything. Don't forget, guys, he is the best professional wrestler in the professional wrestling business. And I even forgot about that career ladder match because the only thing anyone really remembers from that show is Kofi losing in 8 seconds. But if that's it, he should be gone. I don't need him to come back. I don't need him to throw out probably the hottest wrestler in your company over the top rope like he is a bag of trash and then just get sweaty walking to the ramp and then he should just drop dead. That would be great. His you know what? He got that cool moment when his sons walked out with him on the stage, like at Mania. That was cool. Good for them. That should have been it. That's all you need. Shane McMahon does not bring anything to this product now because his punches are shit. He doesn't have any wrestling holds. What's he gonna throw an arm drag? I could do a fucking arm drag, and I've never been in a ring in my life. Coast to coast, woo! Jump off something big. I probably can't do an arm drag. I'm just doing hyperbole here, but woo! Yeah, he's gonna jump off a big tall thing. He's gonna jump off a pod if he's in the chamber match. Whoopee! It's not like I've never seen anyone do that at least twice a year. What does he bring to this product?
He brings his name. That's what he brings. Obviously, we don't condone the wishing of death upon wrestlers. And I'm sure even Carl Wilkinson wouldn't authentically want anyone to die, but we do want him to go away. That's what we do want him to do. I have no interest in seeing Shane McMahon. I haven't had any interest. The problem is, right, you bring back Shane McMahon and maybe there's another legend there, right? And it's like, okay, cool. Me and you 20 years ago, we were a thing, right? Me and you had an issue. Like if he was facing a Kurt Angle or somebody who's just been actually brought back for WWE TV, apparently, which is great. I'd just be like, okay, it's not my cup of tea, but I get it. Fine. Let them have their little legends thing in the corner and let people crack on. But he gets in the way. He wastes prime real estate. He wastes time with The Miz. He wastes time with Kevin Owens, who is your best fucking worker, or definitely up there as one of the top 2 or 3 best workers this company's had for 20, 30 years. And that's when it gets frustrating because it's like, I want to see your best workers wrestling your best workers, not wrestling sweaty baseball jersey wearing idiots who, at this point, right? Like, it's so funny. I saw comments, and this is how brainwashed people are. They were saying, oh, Shane McMahon deserves to be in a Rumble because he's paid his dues. He's, he paid his dues. He's a McMahon. Okay. Yeah, sure. He's gone out there and had some great matches. And I loved his King of the Ring match with Kurt Angle. It was brilliant. That for me was like the pinnacle. I loved his match with Steve Blackman as well, by the way.
Is that SummerSlam?
Yeah, like SummerSlam 2000. Phenomenal. You've got, I think it was Backlash as well, where he faced Big Show. He's done some good stuff and some iconic stuff. But at this point, it's like, this is a guy in his 50s. And I don't give a fucking shit. Like, you know what? People are saying, oh, I hate all these old veterans and people who've been around forever, like Brock Lesnar coming. Yeah, but these guys are in like prime condition. Bobby Lashley is 47, ladies and gentlemen. He looks like he's 27. These are the things. These guys work incredibly hard to continue to look the way they do. Shane McMahon offers nothing to the product. I would genuinely love to know what people think when they look at Shane McMahon. Like, are there actually people out there who are like, Shane McMahon's back? Now I'm interested in this product. Final question for you, mate, before we wrap it up. Who do you think Shane McMahon could face or should face at WrestleMania?
Okay, give me Shane McMahon and Johnny Knoxville. Just two old men that don't give a shit about their bodies.
You know what'd be cool is if they brought Bad Bunny back and he was like, get out of the way and let the younger guys do it. And mate, it would be very cool if he came out and said, look, I'm not even a wrestler, but I reckon I could take you at WrestleMania. And then let them have a little sort of fun little stun match, an ODQ match or something. Bad Bunny hits him with a Canadian Destroyer on a steel chair or something and call it a day. But to bring Shane McMahon back in the hope that this isn't like bringing back a legend. He doesn't garner ratings. No wrestling fan, the stockholders aren't going to be like, oh, you brought Shane back. Oh, stick that on the marquee. He's definitely up there with Goldberg and Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey. The reason that Ronda Rousey is going to be in one of the biggest matches at Mania is because she draws a lot more money than everybody else. And you need to deal with that. And the reason that Brock Lesnar is in one of the biggest main events and is always at the top of the card is because he draws a lot more money than anyone else. Goldberg draws money. As much as I hate to say it, he's not as good as those other two, but he does. He draws money. The Undertaker, for the longest time, would work people like that because it drew money. It is all about money. This is a business. And these fucking dumb little smarks and little crybabies on the internet, oh, I hate Ronda Rousey. That's great. But Ronda Rousey makes tenfold more money than all of your heroes combined. And will continue to do so because she is a huge name. Ronda Rousey, for many, is the original empowered women's athlete of the modern era, even before Serena Williams and things of that nature. And there's some amazing ones to look at and to choose from. So, and that's what frustrates me, though, because with those, even if you hate it, you understand it. But with Shane McMahon, no funny, no money, no business. Go away. Get off my screen.